Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Leroy Gankins here, coming at you with another Lost Ark video. And I was just thinking, I made an alt. I used the Burn Power Pass that the game gives you for free, right? Because you get two of them, and I used it to create a sharpshooter. Because my first character is Berserker, very slow, melee range, and I was like, I want a range character that doesn't have to animation lock himself a whole lot. And everyone was playing Gunslinger, of course. What was it called? Deadeye, I think. Gunslinger and Deadeye, I think. And even people like doing artillerists and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I haven't seen people play sharpshooter a whole lot, so let me play some sharpshooter. And I just got done doing my dailies, Chaos Dungeon and the Abyss raid, or not Abyss raids. I'm about to do Abyss dungeons, but I was doing Guardian raids, and man, something that people have like not talked about enough is like the biggest perk about creating an alt character in this game. Um, Now, I'm not gonna talk about the pros of getting daily mats or doing your dailies and funneling those mats on your main character or doing anything min maxy like that. That has been talked about enough by all the other content creators. What I'm talking about today is the number one reason why I think most people will make an alt in a video game and or an MMO, and this is why. So again, I played Berserker, right? Slow, animation locky, but big damage numbers. All in all, I love Berserker, but I wanted something different, so I played Sharpshooter, and I was just doing the starter your Guardian raids here, right? Like Lumerus, I see Lycoris right here, um, and the difference between like when I came through here the first time playing on my Berserker versus the first time I'm playing through on Sharpshooter, like the gameplay that I had to do was so vastly different, and I enjoy both of them like so greatly. Like the biggest reason to create an alt, I think, is to go back and do this kind of content, this raid content, this in-game content with another class, right? You can say about any MMO, WoW, Final Fantasy, Guild Wars, like anything, right? Like you want to have a different taste, a different perspective on the content that you've already maybe mastered or went through the first time it did. And man, I cannot stress enough. Like forget about the mats or like the fact that you have like another daily checklist to do with doing a task or like some dumb shit like that. Going through with different skills, abilities, like all that shit is such a pleasant like thing to do, especially if you're experiencing anything like burnout or something. Because I know a lot of streamers or a lot of people in the community, like in general, is just talking about like, oh, they're starting to get to that end of tier 2, starting to get hard stuck trying to get into tier 3, right? Because you go do hones, your dailies, and then you might fail all the hones for the day, so your item level doesn't go up. But people also forget that honing isn't or gear level is just one piece of the strength puzzle. You also have gems, engravings, and stuff like that you do as well. That you get the course of the day. But anyway, nonetheless, not going to talk about the daily checklist. Just going to talk about like the feel of it all. And I loved Final Fantasy 14 for like one fact, right? I didn't have to go back and do the same monotonous like story grind over and over and over and over. I didn't have to do the same exact quest, whatever. And I literally just had to do dungeons or something to level a job, and then boom, bam, I got that job in game. Then I could raid with it. And like with the power passes that you get in this game, just to kind of boost you to the end of like the Soothshire timeline, right, where you get 302 gear. Currently, I think this character is, I just brought it up, 383. This is just after one day of dailies and doing some other stuff, like using some leftover mass and shit. But like this is just like playing another character. It keeps this game super fresh in like my mind. So if you do find yourself getting burnt out or something, and then you're like, like I'm not progressing much with this character or this character, whatever, and you want to play it, then don't. And even if you don't get to it that day, because like you have a lot of alts or something, you just want to taste of something new, you get this rest bonus here, banked up, right? I created this character like forever ago, and I didn't play it for like the past like 5 days, and I have this rest bonus built up that's both for your Guardian raids and your Chaos dungeons. So like, don't stress. A lot of people like treating games in general now like a job, like It's not like that. Just have fun with it. Do what you want to do. And apart from the power pass, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but if you go to your stronghold, I think you can do this when you finish the. I don't know if you can do it when you finish the Northburn or Soothshire quest line. It's one of those. But when you come here and you press Control 1 at the top here, you'll have knowledge if you finished a quest in here. I think it's called what Psychons can do, or something like that. But just finish the quest in here, you'll have it, and then up here will be knowledge, and you can actually come in here on a very low level character, level 1, and you can boost them to different knowledge levels, right? So like this one, the game gives you 2 free power passes to Northburn, right? That's just 302 eye level for free, and I've used one so far, and I have another one that I don't know what I'm going to bank it on, but as you see, it costs gold to do, right? To do this knowledge transfer thing, to boost them to like whatever from level 1 to whatever. And this in-game gold is gotten very easily. You get it from doing literally anything in this game. Just playing the game, you get gold. Like just your dailies, Abyss dungeons, like all that shit. And again, I'm not going to talk about go in depth. I'm just talking about if you want a fresh take in this game, if you're feeling burnt out or something like that, and like you're just doing dailies over and over, go create another character, see how it feels. I guarantee you will have that like euphoric like moment when you started playing the game, when you started getting like those in-game levels again, and it stopped slowing down. Like it just felt like today I literally just got done and I was like, man, I have to make this, because there are like a large part of the community that that's talking like, oh, it's starting to slow down or whatever, which is part of what makes it an MMO, right? Like stuff has to be time gated. You can't just like play it like a 24-hour job and then be like, okay, I've got the end game. What do I do now? But there's nothing to rush to. So a lot of people, want to talk about one way or the other. But either way, again, if you're feeling burnt out, go create an alt. Use these systems that are in the game, and it's just like this whole experience of this game. Not being like nitpicky, right? Of course, the game has flaws, but the combat makes up for a lot of the flaws, which I'm sure draws a lot of people. Aesthetically, it looks really good. There's a bunch of different content you can do with this game, even if you don't like raiding. Hell, PvP is you get this at level 20. Okay, you don't even have to use this whole knowledge system. You don't have to do anything late game. If you just want to do like PvP, boom, get in here, hop it in. I know rank's not out yet, but you can still level up, do the tiers and stuff. Which I will be doing soon. But either way, that's been kind of my rant or whatever. Let me know how you guys feel about what's the biggest like drawback of the game, like what have you encountered so far? And I'm not gonna have like the argument of like, oh, pay to win or something like that, or pay to progress. No, that's been talked about like all the time. Don't care. There's nothing to win at. If you pay to progress, there's nothing to progress to. Like, I don't know why people are doing that, but you don't have to at any like stage of the game, which I think is like really weird. It's just like, if you want to see what the maximum that your class can do, I guess like that would be what you progress to. But at the same time, it's like that's the whole point of playing the game, right? So you can grind those early levels, feel what it feels like when you first start out, and then when you get to that point, that's what gives you like the satisfaction, right? But at the same time, not having that discussion, I want to know what you guys think about like what have you enjoyed? There's been the community, the gameplay, whatever. What has been like some drawbacks for you and stuff like that? Leave in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this kind of content, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. See you guys next time. Peace.